Hello, John here, also known as Veninator, and welcome back to the TGC tours. So we're into round number 2 of the Rolling Oaks Open at Cherrybrook Golf Club, and yeah, we're in CCI. We got promoted a couple of weeks ago, and we've been doing pretty well in it. Actually, we made the cut both times. 34th place in the first time we played in the CCI division, and then we got 15th last week, which is really good. We played round number 1, of course, already, and we got 8 under, which was pretty good going. I mean, we started the round really well, and we actually had an eagle and then a birdie right after. We're 3 under through 2 holes. But we got 2 bogeys, and it all went a bit crazy for a little bit. We had a really good end to the round as well. So 8 under, really happy with that as the first round. Let's see if we can keep going. Of course, the goal at the minute is just to make the cut. Once we've made the cut, we can start thinking about potential promo marks, if that's possible, or if not, then just looking at getting a decent showing again. But let's see what the settings are like for round number 2. So it's pin set 2 on the red tees. We've got medium winds from the west, so they're higher winds than last time. Default fairway firmness, default green firmness, green speed is moderate. I haven't actually looked at these settings yet. So firm and firm, okay. Yeah, brilliant, okay. I just double check that was, yeah, so both firm, and then you've got moderate green speeds, which is even slower than last time. I was saying in the first round, I played quite a few practice rounds on this, and I did find it quite tough. I did get like 5 under, I believe, a couple of times or so. But the green speed by default is like 170s. It's one of the faster green speeds.
Drive down the middle, and we'll take it from there. All right, let's have a
okay, that's a decent first shot. But yeah, so the greens were quite tricky. And to be honest, that's the bit I found the most challenging with this course. It's just the green speeds were quite tricky. Oh, this is going to be quite tough because I'm not sure I can get it over that hill. Okay, well, it doesn't matter when I hit it that left. Okay. Right, okay, well, it's only light rough, so it's not too bad, actually. I'm just going to go with this. So in terms of the execution, not the best shot.
Putt is about 11 feet.
But it's okay. No, terrible. Terrible, yeah. I was hoping to do a lot better than that. 134 green speed. Okay, so it's very slow, but yeah, starting with a par on a par 5. Got an eagle on that one last time. So essentially, yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to be negative with that, to be honest, because it's still a decent start. Getting a par to begin with is always okay in my books, really. Okay, so I hit that fast. It's going to the left. The wind's pulling it to the right. And we got over 300 yards, even though we only hit 98%. Right, I'm going to go with this here. Hopefully, the wind's not going to pull it back enough. And again, I've hit it a bit too far to the left.
Nice shot. That'll
hitting it fast.
This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence.
This is a bit tricky because it does go downhill quite a lot. Okay, let's see. This is really just about trying to get close to the hole rather than get it into the hole.
Yikes, that
and decent. By. Okay, that's pretty much what I was hoping for. So there we go. That's okay.
That one you are at 8 under par.
But yeah, when it comes to ones like that, I don't try and be aggressive usually and try to actually get it in, because it can just go flying past the hole and you'll regret it. I'm hoping the wind's going to pull this enough that this will get there.
Maybe a member's bounce to the left.
Okay, well, it's on the green.
Approach shot.
Haven't hit too many straight shots just yet.
All right, 34 feet from the cup.
Can have a bit of difficulty with these slow greens. It's something. Maybe I should practice more on it. For whatever reason, slow greens do throw me off quite a bit, and I've hit that really, really poorly.
5 feet to go.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Right, okay, so we've got a bogey, which I got a bogey on that hole last time, I believe, as well. So, bit of a troublesome hole for me, that one. Of course, the pin set's going to make a difference as well. I don't know if this pin set's going to be
let's
easier
see
or more
what we can do
difficult.
off the tee here.
I realise
It's a
that
long
usually
par
they
four.
get harder,
Ooh, there's
but
a
it's not
slice.
always the case. Okay, so not the best.
All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say?
Right, hopefully... Oh, wow, that's not the best shot. I'm not sure what I was thinking there, but I'm back in the
Well,
sand.
that's no
But
fun
that's...
unless you like,
It's
you
not
know,
the worst
maybe you're trying to get some
position to
sand
be in.
practice in that case, I'm all for it.
There we go. That's maybe a bit lucky, but
Nice work out of that bunker.
wow. I mean, that's an
Okay,
easy
7
put-in
under par
for
at the
the
moment.
par. But that I was not expecting that to get that close. Okay, so we got a par out of that
We got a left,
after a few
right
bad
par
shots
3
in a
on this
row.
hole.
Okay, decent.
Here's our second shot on this 5th hole.
Okay, right. So I'm just going to go with this pretty much. Going to try and maybe increase the range here. Hopefully, get the tempo working. Okay, that's pretty good actually. It's over the hill as well, which is good.
Stuff.
There we go. That's a good shot.
And this is your 3rd shot.
A bit more of an aggressive chip than
Nice
I would have
tempo on
done
that
before,
chip. Just nice
on
and
the off
easy.
chance that I could
Well
get an
done.
eagle there, but that's okay. I got a birdie out of it.
8 under
So
par.
there we go. So we're back to even for this round. After we got the bogey, so through 5 we're even. It's okay with that.
All
I'm
right, let's see
okay
what we
with
can
it.
do here on the 6th hole.
So this is going to be 20 yards down from here. So it's 390. So it's actually 373. Oh, that's to the actual hole, of course. Right, I'm just going to go and be a bit safe here. I'm just going to go with the 3-iron. That's actually
safe.
maybe a bit too safe, really, but oh well.
We are well above the green from here. We might need a little bit less putt.
Okay. I'm going to go with the gap wedge. 98%, so not the best. But okay.
For the birdie.
This is more of a trying to get a par situation going on here. We scored very well on the second half.
All right, nice 3-footer.
Last time round. There you go.
And after that one, you're
So the back 9 we did well in the first round. We may need to do that again at the moment. It's not looking
careful out
like
there.
a high scoring round for us. But yeah, I've struggled a bit more with this course than I have with the more recent ones. Oh, good. And that's actually light rough, I think, so
second shot on the 7th.
That's really not too bad at all. I've decided to club up here, but that's way too much. Okay, silly decision. I did wonder about it, to be honest.
Long putt in your future, but you're on the green. And here we go for the birdie.
Oh well, so let's just hope I can get it close. It's hard, it's so downhill and so distant. It's not slowing down. Is it slowing down? It is eventually.
9-foot putt. This one's tracking.
Okay, good enough. Good enough that I got a par. Okay, so it's been a topsy-turvy one again. I mean, we've got a lot more pars in this round than we did in the first round at the beginning. Everything was one or the other. It was either a birdie, an eagle, or a bogey.
Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole.
This time not as bad with that respect. So let's see. If I take it's about 140. That's about right. But then the wind's going to pull this back. If I increase the loft, and wow, yeah, okay, yeah, the wind really with the loft that really killed that, didn't it? Okay, I'm actually really clearly struggling with this round actually because there's trying to get the shots right has not been easy. But it's another par. Look, by looks of it.
Good.
Yeah, another par. Okay.
You are at 8 under par.
So yeah, I am feeling it a little bit here. I feel like I need to play pretty well to get a
Nice
birdie
tailwind
at the
on
minute.
this hole. See what you can do with that.
By that I mean I need to hit very good shots. Like at that one there, just to get over that bunker, I needed to play that pretty well.
Setting up from 145
Which is
yards
fine.
away.
I mean, that's the point to this. But I'm not getting any easy birdies, let's just say.
Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. 12 feet to go.
And yeah, the putting isn't really bailing me out at the moment either, unfortunately.
And this one for the
Not,
par.
I don't actually really like the greens on this course. As I was saying before, when I've been practicing, I have struggled with the greens. And then with them being slow, I think it's actually making it worse for me, if I'm honest. So yeah, so far this round has been tough.
Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, about 175 yards to go here.
Only 95%. It's a shame. I think that could have been quite a good shot, but I did not commit to the shot well enough.
This is our third shot. Okay, for the save.
Again for a par here. So that's it, yeah. So just one bad shot again, and it's really cost me that. So that's another par. Okay, so I'm playing well enough to my score, so that's something to be positive about. But of course, I don't know if I'm going to make the cut with this score, so I do feel a bit of pressure there, thinking, am I actually going to even make it at this point? 98%, so again, it's too short.
All right, here we go. This one's for birdie.
Something I'm going to have to work on fixing that, because I had that last week as well, where I was hitting lower percentages. I have been on practice rounds, and I haven't been doing it.
Here comes a 4-footer.
That's another par.
Oh, that'll work for your par.
But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of pars if you look at that. So I've only I've got a par in every hole other than 2. So yeah, it's a very par-heavy round, this one. And yeah, through 11, we're on par for this round, or 8 under overall. I mean, if what I was saying before, 5 under being good enough
that's no good.
per round, 5 under being a good enough round,
shot here on the 12th.
then we might be okay if we could just get like 1 or 2 under in this round.
This one's 26 feet out.
So that will be the goal, hopefully. I mean, at the minute, I do really feel like I'm just surviving.
Oh, good luck here. This is for par. Okay.
Maybe I'm playing a little bit too aggressively, a bit too fast. Overthinking it a little bit, definitely. But yeah, we're through 12. Okay.
Let's see how this one goes. Par 5.
A lot can happen. It's a good shot.
It looks like we're going to be in the fairway.
Straight down the middle.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th.
Okay. So it's gone left because of the lie, and I hit it fast.
End up. Could be rough. Setting up for our third shot.
It's a tricky shot.
Here we go, 10 feet away.
Just not turning again. And the pace isn't actually there on that one. So yeah, the putting, I'm finding it really tough on this course. I find it hard to read these greens for whatever reason. And I feel like that's probably the... Yeah, it's costing me quite significantly on this one. Oh no.
The approach is heading a bit to the right.
And that's probably the nail in the coffin, if I'm honest. Okay, so I might as well start from the
third shot's looking like.
Yeah, okay.
Could use a bit of a kick to the right.
Shame.
Safe approach, nice. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see
It's
how
not an easy green from this direction either. So yeah, double bogey's looking very likely.
Oh man, wanted you to have that
Yeah,
one.
so
Wanted you to have it.
struggling to get anything
Sitting at 6
on the
under par.
scorecard, and now we've got a double bogey, so that it's really looking, unfortunately, like I'm not going to make the cut this week. I've got 4
Teeing
holes
it up
left to
now
try
on
and get
par
something
4.
from this. It's a shame.
My worst fears realized. Heading to the bunker.
And yeah, the greens in
Look good.
regulation, it's
Balls
just
above
not,
your
to be honest, it's just
feet.
not been
That's gonna
playing
have
well
a
enough.
tendency to pull your shot a little bit to the left. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. Okay, third shot.
And there we go, we got a chip in. That's a positive right there. There you go. So that's the second chip in I've done recently. So yeah.
That's 7 under par.
Okay, so that's one of them back, and I've got a birdie.
Right into our face on this one.
Okay, decent tee shot.
Okay, we are about 245 yards out.
Okay, so you're going to add 10 to this. That's 257. It's in that really awkward position again. If I increase this to basically lower the range of the free wood. Right, and it's bouncing pretty well. That's all right.
A green and under regulation. You got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. And this next one for eagle.
Let's just try and get this close, really. It's a good effort. And we got a birdie. So we're actually back to even par.
Let's have a third.
So very positive.
You're sitting at 8 under.
So yeah, that's very positive there. So we're on an even par. At least we got back to even par. Is this going to be enough range?
A little too far to the right on the approach.
Yeah, so I hit it slow, but I did hit the 100% power, 101% power.
All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go.
Which, for whatever reason, has been a real trouble of mine. And yeah, not enough on that one.
And you're 8 under par currently.
So I think this is just one of them off days. I mean, I know I got 800 in the first round, but something hasn't felt right in that one either, to be honest, and it's just really become apparent on this one. Okay.
Yeah, you'll take that. All right, we've got an elevated
right, okay,
green.
so we're going to add 8 to that, so
club.
156. And the wind. Okay. So the fast is going to hit it to the left. The wind will be pulling it to the right, and there it is. Okay.
Nice approach. Here's a putt for birdie. Oh my.
Not the best.
Now you've got a 7-foot putt.
Okay, so this looks like it's par then. Okay, so that's the most par-heavy round I've ever had, to be honest. There's so many pars in that. We did well to get back from that double bogey, but I've got to be honest, I don't think 8 under is going to be enough to make the cut. It might be. If it is, it's going to be borderline. I'll have to keep you posted and see if we actually make it to... Yeah, if I actually make it to round number 3. If not, we'll do something else. You know, just play like casually. I'll try and make sure the lighting's right in them, because last time I did a casual video, it's very dark. So I'll try and make sure that's not the case this time, Brian. That's what's going to happen. With the score I've got, I probably won't be getting demo marks or demotion marks, so that's a positive to take from it. And yeah, I'll just keep practicing again for another week, and you know, these things happen. I'll see you next week if I don't see you this one, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Till next time, goodbye.